think so.
Hey everybody, welcome to It Came from Tubi, the show where we watch Tubi originals and we talk about them and we tell you what we suffered through just for you guys. So our movie this time is called The Caretaker. Bum bum bum. So it starts like most Tubi start, not with a flashback. Well, not with a flash forward, but with a flashback. So we see this old guy, and he's in bed, and he's like, "No, no, man, please don't do
Hmm.
it," because there's a guy with a pillow, and he smothers the man, and then he takes the man's bling. What a scumbag!
That never comes back.
No, he wears that the whole movie.
Yeah, he wears it, but he never. I
They
thought
don't.
they would like talk about it.
No, they don't talk about the guy. No. So the caretaker, suspenseful music. Man, they're not even trying with these fonts anymore. So we start with our main guy, Miles, running through the warehouse district or jogging through the warehouse district as one does. You think the workers like catcall him, like, "Hey, sweet thing, are you running my way?" That's why he does it. So he gets home. So this part already I'm confused because he's like, "I think Jay's got the hottest mom on the team." Problem is, Jay is not their son. Their son's name is Chase. I don't know. I think the whoever subbed this movie had a couple errors because I did catch a couple. But this makes it sound like he thinks Jay's mom's hot and not his wife.
His name is Jace, the kid.
Chase.
Oh, that's Jace.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of weird to go into your house and say, "Hey, that kid's got a hot mom."
Maybe that's why he's running from.
That's who he's. So he goes to Chase and I hear you're having some troubles with your teammates. And he's like, "Don't worry. Don't even think about them. Think about your game." That's all he ever tells them is like, "You got to stay focused on your game. You're the best on the team. Chase, you're the best on the team."
He likes to avoid problems,
So then he goes and he hits on his wife again. That disgusting display of hitting on your
but
wife.
this time he means to hit on this wife,
She's
not
like, "You
Jay's mom.
trying to get a baby out of me?" She's like, "I don't got
And
time
he's
for
like,
that."
ill.
Yeah. She's like, "I don't got no time for that."
What does he do again?
He he programs welding machines or
Hmm.
welding robots, he
Oh,
says.
why is he so busy?
He's so busy, man. You don't got time for a baby. And then they start fighting about it. She's like, "You never have time for a baby." And then the kid comes in, bounces the ball, and they just like tear him a new. They're like, "Get out of his house with that
We
ball."
hate you.
He's like, "Dang it." He's on the Mavericks. He gets a call. He was about to go to the Suns game, but somewhat the work, man, the life of a welding robot, man, is never done. So they
He's
come.
like, it's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger moment here because she's like, you missed the last 8 games.
Yeah,
And then the son just starts crying on the counter.
yeah, I didn't get that part, but he like throws a fit. He's like, "You said, you promised." So then it's time for wine mom time to complain about the husband.
That happens a lot in Tubi.
Yeah.
We should make a bingo slot for that.
There's always a scene of the wives drinking
Spilling the
wine
tea,
and
drinking the wine.
complaining about him. She's all, "Do you think he's cheating at me?" And she starts laughing at her. She's like, "Ah, I don't want your husband." But then they're interrupted by Chase, and he's like, "Jerry,
Uh,
photos of your car again." So there's Jerry. He's upset. He's an old man. He's an old man in there. parking in front of his house, and he's angry.
And he's like, it's always you
Yeah,
people
he drops
causing trouble.
the you people card, and they're like, "What?"
I like to think he's talking about women, which I'm okay with.
I was thinking he was talking about wine moms, and he might have a point. But they don't take it that way.
That's true. She's gonna drink like probably a bottle of wine and then go drive after this. Terrible.
So they're like,
Also, if you see your neighbor doing that without like him coming to you, just let him do it. If he
"If
calls the
let them
cops, they're gonna be like, okay.
take pictures of your car." So they're like, That guy needs to get some or something."
They're like, go call the cops. And he's like, oh,
Yeah, he's like says something in a foreign language. Even Tubi didn't know what he was saying. Miles is kind of sad, walking out of work. He works like in an office building, but he programs welding robots. So I was a little confused. Looks like a shirt I would wear. That looks like a Mervin shirt or
it's
Cole's shirt. Um, they're eating. Of course, it's Tubi, so there's no meat. Well, maybe there's a meat. There's like a chicken right there. There's a rotisserie chicken, but mostly it's veggies and fruit. um, Chase is like, "Hey, did you see that fight my coach got with my or with that dad?" And she's like, "That was crazy." And he's like, "Yeah, that was crazy." So they both agree it was crazy. Uh, Miles calls and he's like, "I just got out of work. I'm coming back home." She starts yelling at him.
She starts nagging him like a woman.
She's like, "Jerry threatened me today." He didn't really threaten her. I mean, he was maybe racist.
He did threaten to call the cops, I guess,
Yeah, but
but
you can call the cops. That's not like a threat, is it?
it's a
Um,
threat.
it's not like he was threatening violence at her. Maybe a little racism at her, some mild racism. And then the accident happens. So while she's nagging him, we hear a screech. And, Tubi, they can't afford special effects. So the crash looks like a fender bender, like barely.
And then they
Like
put a ketchup package on his
they
nose.
put ketchup packets on his nose. That little fender bender, like, just traumatized him. He's like,
It was pretty funny. It looked like it did nothing when he was
Yeah,
being rolled into the ER.
because they don't actually hit. They just kind of like stop and then let you use your imagination that they hit. So he goes to the ER. Chase and Lisa have to wait.
Chance is just showing his butt off for some
Chase
reason.
looks dead.
What is the husband's name?
Miles.
Miles? He's not credited at all in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, or on IMDb.
So we forgot to say that you may have seen these guys on a movie we reviewed, like the first movie we reviewed this year. For 2026, it was the Broken Bonds movie, and I think both of these actors were in it. So we get Nate looking creepy, looking at first it looks like he's in the Miles, not in. He's just always staring at him. Finally, they get the foot chunk. Their footsteps are always clunking around, man, because they all wear these slides the whole time, and they're always clunking around. And she finally gets to see him. And then we
And
get
that
some of the
doctor,
worst to be acting ever put the
it wasn't even
film.
acting. You could tell he was reading off
He
that.
was reading. He's like, the surgery was successful in stabilizing your spine, Mr. Carter. That guy gets the Golden Tubi Award. Nate still creeping, just looking at him longly. I really thought he was into him.
Thinking what he's gonna steal from him.
This guy opens the curtain dramatically. He's like, time for your sponge, bud.
Who's ready to be sponged?
Time to get naked. Uh, so yeah, they recommend a caretaker named Eric Chen.
We have another terrible facility, much like Dylan's adoption agency. These people
Yeah,
do nothing.
she's like, he's like offended that she's doom scrolling.
Hmm.
She's like,
Yeah, pay attention to him. He just got hurt.
I'm bored, man.
Hmm.
Do something. So
He's not being entertaining.
Nate comes in. He's like, hey, I'm gonna be your caretaker. They're like, hey, I thought we had Eric Chin. You don't look like Eric Chin.
And
He's
he's
like,
like,
that guy's being investigated for. He's like,
malpractice.
yeah, like the last guy he had died. And they're
And
like,
they're just
oh.
like, huh.
They're like, oh, yeah, he's under review.
After all, I watch this YouTube channel that talks about malpractice. I will never just blindly trust
Doctors,
like a hospital again.
yeah.
Like
He's
if I
like,
heard this, I'd be like, I don't know who you are.
get out of here. So he's like, he promises them the world. He's like, yeah, I'm like the best caretaker. I can get him walking.
I've
Doctors, I'm like,
made crippled people walk again.
yeah,
And they're like, what?
it sounds like he's paralyzed, right? It
No,
sounds,
they said that his spinal cord got severe damage, but not.
yeah. And like, she asked the doctors, like, how can he ever walk again? And they won't give her an answer.
Probably because he just got admitted
And Nate's like,
or just out of the ER.
Nate's like, oh, they don't want you to get your hopes up, but he'll be
Always
okay.
trying to manage expectations.
And then he's like, so how long have you guys been married? And or Miles is like, what the heck kind of question is that? um, yeah, so she asked him, do you think you'll walk again? He's like, I think I can do it. I'm a miracle worker. I was hoping for a cutener.
I was hoping for Jay's
Yeah, I was
mom.
hoping Jay's mom would be She's like, what? So yeah, like I said, it seemed like he was paralyzed, but he's already on his feet. It hurts to get to there, but at least he's walking. I mean, that was like me when I was in the hospital. They're like, "Yeah, you get out of here, just walk out of the hospital." I was like, "I can't even walk. I hurt." I like almost passed out when I tried to walk.
This guy recovered faster than Batman.
Dude, this guy, yeah, he doesn't even need a caretaker. We
That's
get
true. He's not like that bad. Like he doesn't really need a caretaker. I mean, it'd be convenient for him.
yeah. Good old Jerry's just thinking about racism on the porch.
He's
He's
like,
like,
"Am I racist?"
should I stop using you people? And Nate shows up and he's like fixing his beard and
Also, a male nurse coming in with like sunglasses. That's
that's
weird.
a big
That's
red
a red
flag.
flag.
Jerry's, hey, you can't park there. And he's like, he,
Threatens Jerry.
yeah, he's like, you know what? Accidents can happen. He's um using one from the Dylan playbook.
Bad things happen to bad people.
Yeah. He's like, what? I don't know what that means. I'm going in my house. Oh, I wanted to point out. So they're always parked in front of Jerry's house. They have like a freaking parking lot next to them. What the heck? They can't park over there. What are all those cars? So yeah, they're getting. Yeah, Nate has to get Miles into bed.
Worry less, smile more.
Them in their Five Below art. And he's like, "Yeah, I like it in here. I like this house." He's like, "Whatever, man. I'm hurt." Miles, I have a headache.
They're
They're like looking at his pills.
like, ooh.
He's like, "Ooh, these are for sleeping. Those are good, man. Those sleeping pills." And he's like, "Well, I." She's like, "Oh, you could be here from 7 to 7, right?" And he's like, "Well, I'd actually like to be here longer." And she's like, "Ah, I don't need you here that much." He's like, 7 to 7 is fine. And then Nate's doing some shady stuff outside, puncturing a hole
Jerry's like
outside.
throwing the trash out, and he can hear. He's like, "Who's out there?"
Yeah. He's like, who's out there? At first I thought it was Jerry's car, but it's not. It's Lisa's car. So Nate's like, you know what? I'm just gonna attack this old man. I'm gonna put him to
We're all
sleep.
tired of you, Jerry.
Jerry, you've complained your last complaint. and he knocks him out, and he has a little song that he likes to sing while he's smothering people. You know, he likes to have fun
He
with his
just stopped
smothering.
racism.
It's just stop racism. Does he steal anything from Jerry? I can't remember.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
No,
But
he takes
anyway,
his watch.
yeah, he's always taking people's stuff, man. Jerry just laying there in the stairs. Yeah. So Chase comes in the next morning with the ball. Just stop with the ball. I hate the ball. Nate shows up with some coffee. She's like, I was just about to make some. And he's like, I know, but that sucks. Your coffee sucks. I could tell. Gives her real coffee. And he goes upstairs and Miles is on the phone and he's like,
Oh yeah.
he's talking, they're like, there's like a new guy to replace him and he's trying to give him instructions and he's like, no, you gotta fire it more. And he's like, I can't believe they're replacing me, man. It's hard. Chase, he's ready to go to school, but the mom's like, you gotta take the bus because I'm running late. And of course, Chase starts complaining, starts
He doesn't want to
crying.
take the bus. He's getting
He's being
bullied at
bullied.
school.
He said, you would take me, mom. Dang it. And she's like, fine, I'll take you, you little punk.
If this is like an actual kid and mom, he'd be like screaming, Effie, take me. And the mom would just be like, I guess, and then take him.
They park on the street. They have that big old parking
That's
lot,
not
right?
theirs. That's that big White House.
They own the whole parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to work in these like slides. Yeah, but that's not very professional. Did she change them on the way? I hope so. Um, yeah, their tires. She goes back at it. It's like, Jerry, that racist Jerry probably slashed my tires.
His racism's flattened my tire.
Nate's like, do you mind if I take a look?
And they're like, yeah, we do mind.
So he
A
goes,
nurse that can change a tire?
dude, he does it fast too. I mean, I know I'm pretty slow at changing tires, but it takes me a while. He does it in like 5 seconds. And Miles gets up to look at them. He's like, I'm being replaced. And then she like pats him kind of softly. He's like, thinks again. He's like, woo!
He has a new target.
He's like, I like that.
He's like, Miles who?
So it's time for Miles's lunch. They get carne asada tacos. He's quite the cook, Nate. And he gives him some water to wash it down. He says, water from the purest form. Is that like slang for tap water? I've never heard that before.
I think he's just hyping up the tap.
So they do a little montage of physical training. Miles is like screaming his lungs out. Ah, it hurts.
Hold on, pause.
We're
Gotta use the
pausing.
restroom.
Jared needs a restroom break. And we are back. So when last left Miles, he just done physical therapy. Now he's ready for a little snack.
I thought this was chicken
Chicken.
or like tuna.
It's like oatmeal, right? And he
Yeah,
crushes up a little something special.
it better be oatmeal. There's cinnamon right there.
Put some cinnamon in it. So
Why
he
does he
get
always look at people
look
like
at
that?
him like that. It's like, oh, that
That's
little.
how you get slapped.
Would you slap him? Would you
If he
slap
looked at me
Nate?
like that and I'm paralyzed,
Eating yogurt or eating my oatmeal. So the oatmeal doesn't agree with him. he passes out. He's like, what? Starts getting blurry eyed. He's kind of sees Nate set up a camera. They love setting up cameras in Tubi movies, man. The bad guy
has
loves to see
has that
you.
happened before?
Yeah, they love to see you in the bedroom. What was his name? That young guy, the Manny. He did that. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
And Miles is like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" And he's like, "Looking at your book collection over there. It's pretty good."
Really good picks.
He's like, not really."
Get back to work.
And then Miles, you gotta do more of those tacos. And he's like, "Sure, buddy, I'll get you some tacos." So it's the next morning. Chase is jumping on the bed. They get mad at him for jumping on the bed. He's like, what do we talk about? No
He's a
bouncing of any
he's a bad
kind.
kid. Maybe the bullies are the parents.
They're tired of it bouncing everything. He's like, hey, what happened? Yes, I don't remember nothing.
He's
He's
like,
like,
that
oh,
happens.
yeah, medicine. It's the medicine that happens. He's like, So he talks to him about the bully, and he's like, yeah, don't worry about him. Just, focus on your game and do the work. The whole time Nate's like, that's terrible. That
He's like,
advice sucks.
what a punk.
So here's where I think Tubi messed up the subtitles again because he says like that stuff made me drowsy, but damn it, what's made me drowsy yesterday? He's talking about the pills, so he's like, I don't like those. Sarah comes into the house. She's the friend, and she sees him Nate making us. What's he making, like a sandwich or something?
Sandwich.
So she's like, "Can I go see Miles and say hi?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's upstairs." And he's like all like drugged out. He's like, "Oh, you don't look so good."
Looks like he's dying. And
Oh, that
died.
yeah, they're talking about Jerry.
Oh.
Sarah's like, "Hey, did you hear about your neighbor? He fell down the stairs and died." Miles is like, "Ugh." And he's like trying to point at the camera, right? But Nate's like, "Oh, I think he's referring to the water
He
right
just
here,
wants this delicious taste of water.
coconut water."
That looked disgusting.
I know. And Sarah's like, "Oh, I can stay with him and keep him company." He's like, "Well, I have to bathe him now, so
He's getting the sponge.
it's male bonding time." She's like, "Oh." So he starts bathing him, and Mom's like, "No, I don't want this.
He's
Stop."
like, you have nothing to be embarrassed about.
He's like, I don't want to be naked with you."
He's like, why isn't there any bubbles covering me?
Yeah, like in the movies. And he's like, "I saw what you did, Nate." And he's like, "Oh, what did you see?" And he's like, "You put that camera." He's
And then
like, it's the medicine, man. You're seeing things."
doesn't he cover him with the sponge? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "I could end you right now, but I won't because I have plans." So he's like folding laundry and he starts licking. He starts getting his freak on.
That was disgusting.
I know.
I hate when I see something like that.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
I've seen sniffing, but I've never seen licking. So she comes home. She's like, "You don't have to do that." And he's like, "Yeah, I like to do that." And she's like, "Is it normal for him to be sleeping?" He's kind of out of it all the time. He's like, of course, the medicine.
doesn't he say like
Footsteps.
he's been like in a mood or something like that?
Yeah, and she's like, "Hey, I think I'll call the doctor."
And he's like, no,
Yeah,
don't
he's
do
like,
that.
"No, no, because if you do that, they'll want to,
They'll kill
commit
him.
him." Yeah. They'll want to keep him at the hospital. You don't want that. She's like, "I guess."
And then he's like, and then they could put him in an insane asylum because of his
Yeah.
mood swings or something like that.
Yeah, and she believes it. So next morning, he's like, "Mr. Miles, you have to take your pills."
He's
He's
like,
like,
I'm not taking any more pills.
get that out of my face." So Lisa comes in. He's like, "What? Why are you so upset?" He's like, "You've put a camera over
He's
there. I saw."
cameras everywhere.
So she looks and she doesn't find anything. He's like, "You
She
gotta
like moves
believe."
one thing. Nope.
Nope, no camera. So he gets mad and he like throws her. And then she gets, she's like, "Don't you ever put hands on me." So she's like upset in the hall, and he's like, "Is everything okay?" He's like, I just never seen him like
He's
this.
going through a difficult time. He's a sensitive guy.
Plus, the kid, he's like traumatized too. And he's like, I'll go talk to him. Oh, yeah. And he's like, hey, you offer living care, right? He's like, yes, I do. I'll be here all day and night. So he talks to Chase. He's like, your dad's going through some tough times, but it's normal.
He's like, I hear you have a bully.
Yeah, he's like, I heard about your bully.
I
And
know what to do for that. And he's like, what?
he's like, I
He's
got.
like, you just make a fist and punch him in the balls.
He's
And
like,
I was
it's
like,
the
what a
it's like the Bobby Hill
yeah,
defense class.
what a non-man. A
Punch him in
woman
the
wrote
ball.
this.
Yeah, right here, right in the balls.
Just up there.
Just get right really into those balls, man. That's what LeBron would do. So Nate
Oh, and
moves
then he starts
in.
wearing a
A
do-rag, and I
do-rag.
was like, more red flags.
Why does he look like so angry when he's moving in, man?
He looks like a menace.
And he's got like the
His
secret
little drug
box.
box.
Yeah, and he takes out the drugs. He's all happy about them, throws them on the bed. He's like, yeah, these are my favorites. So he's gonna
I would
teach.
have to be like almost dying to have a nurse live at my house.
You would just not be for that.
Yeah.
So he takes Chase out to play some ball. That doesn't make
He's
Miles too happy.
he's
So
like,
he's
oh, Roger Froger.
taking my son. He's so good at basketball.
He's
How
like,
do
you
you
got a
you
that's a
you?
great kid. You got a great kid out there.
How does he know he's not? There's no hoop. He's just like teaching him to dribble. So Nate made him. I couldn't tell what it was, but I think it was a sandwich. He's like, I don't have much of an appetite, so he's gonna stop eating because he thinks he's being poisoned. And then Nate gets a text, and he's like, "Oh, it looks like Lisa's gonna be late for dinner." And Miles is like, "Why did she text you?" And then she like texts him after, and he goes, "Oh, text me first, ha ha ha." Next day, she's gonna be late in a meeting, so she won't be home for dinner. And he's like, you know what? I'm sorry about throwing you, and I haven't been taking my medication. She gets all that. She's like, what? I don't have time for this.
She's
Take
like,
your
just be drunk
meds.
up.
Yeah. So he's all upset. Actually, they were like sleeping, and he gets up to try to find the camera, and he like thumps really hard. And this wakes up Nate. He's just like sitting there. He's like, what? He's like, I've been disturbed. So he looks at his camera. I don't know where he hit it. Did they ever show where he hit it again?
Mm-mm.
But he can see them. So now it's time for another sandwich. They're always making sandwiches.
He's using like artisan baguettes.
Yeah. It's got like the spring mix. I don't know what is that? Salsa? What is that?
I don't know.
Looks like salsa. They got the pills right next to him. So he takes the sandwich because he's pretty hungry, but he doesn't want the
Also, every
coconut
time he
water.
cooks, he's got like a molcajete kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
It's like, why do you need that?
I
That will come
know.
back later too, because someone's actually finally like, what the heck?
Yeah. Says, I don't want that water. I'll
I
eat, but I won't
don't want your
drink.
cloudy water.
Yeah, it was all cloudy. So Sarah comes back and he's like, Lisa thinks I'm crazy, but he's hurting me, man. I'm always sleepy. I can't wake up. She's like, well, you are a little confused. He's like, no, just talk to Lisa, please.
That
Oh,
would be annoying.
the whole time
No one believing
no
you
one who
for
believe
it.
the whole time Nate's watching this. He put on his dark hoodie, that his evil hoodie. This was weird. So he's like, hey, you're kind of nice. Maybe we should go on a date. And she's like, no.
That's where she sees the pistol and little mortar,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh crap!" And she starts to like leave, and he's like,
Yeah,
maybe we should
because
go out on a date.
she's like,
And she's
ugh.
like, no.
So he like runs outside and punches her, man. Punches her right.
And then he's like, take this.
Yeah. And then he drives off in the car with her, and Miles like, where are they going? We never see Sarah again.
Does does he just not have his phone at this part? Does he take it?
I don't know.
Why didn't
Like
he just call the cops right
I know. My caretaker just punched the woman.
there?
So he's looking. He finds Nate's magic box
And if the idiot didn't make the or didn't eat the sandwich like he said he wasn't gonna do,
because he gets sleepy right here, and he falls in his room. So he wakes up. I see who you are. And he's like, because he's like, well, Lisa needs a real man or something like that. And he's like, she'll never love you. He's like, your kid's a wimp, and Lisa's miserable. Starts singing again, singing his old ragtime songs. Comes down in his sweater.
and
Lisa, I don't. Oh, they're upset because Chase got sent to the principal's
got
office
sent
or something,
home.
sent home or something. So I was like, I'll talk to Chase, and he's like, I'm proud of you, boy. Yeah, kid, hit him right in the nuts. He yelled, "That's my purse!" and smacked him in the nuts.
I don't know you.
So he goes, I softened him up for you. He's a good boy now. So that's he made Lisa dinner. So they're having dinner. Drinking that red drink. They love that red drink.
And she got a promotion.
She got a promotion. She's like, am I a terrible mom? And he's like, yeah. They're eating like mashed potatoes and celery or something. I don't
Mashed potatoes and rice.
know. She got that promotion, so they cheers on it. But then she starts going, oh, he spiked the red drink.
Oh my gosh.
So he's like, I'll take you upstairs. She wakes up next morning, not dressed. She's like, what the heck happened? She's in Nate's bed. So she runs. She's like, how did you sleep? He's like, okay, I guess. So she runs and tells Miles. He's like, you've been with him? She's like, yeah. Um, he's
Is it?
like,
He probably drugged you.
yeah.
You've been drugged.
And then he tells her about Sarah. Yeah, he punched her and took her car. So yeah, she's
I
like, we
had
gotta
I
get
had
out of here.
I had a colleague that would believe me because someone isn't.
So he's like, it's time to get out of here. And this is how it translated. I don't know if that's what he said. I can't really tell what he said, but it says, let's lose this psycho bear. Kind of doubt
I
that he
didn't
called
hear
him a
that.
psycho bear. um, it just said like psychopath, I think.
Yeah.
So he's like, get Chase, let's get out of here. So she does. Oh, he's being creepy. Coffee's ready. Come join me. She's
And
like, oh,
she's
I
like,
gotta take a
nope.
shower.
And
Shower
then he goes
time.
downstairs like, dang it.
So she wakes up Chase. Chase is out of it
Chase will not
too.
wake up, dude.
Was he drugged?
I think he had a little bit of that red juice.
Did he drug that fist bump? What was their plan? They're probably like walking out with this crippled guy. I'd be like, wife, get out of here and call the cops. I'll just stay here and try to
I'll try to
not
jump out
die.
the window.
Yeah, not die.
Catch
But
me.
they said they all try to sneak out with this crippled man, and that damn goes. He's like, he pulls a, who was it? Like a stepmom. He's like, I was only gonna kill the husband, but now everybody dies. So it's Tubi fighting time. Miles tries, but he's crippled, so he falls down right
Yeah,
away.
he just knocked him over.
Lisa throws some punches, but they're girly punches, so Nate doesn't really care about that. he throws her down, starts choking her, and they see the phone because the phone falls out, and the kid's there looking at the phone.
He grabs it.
He grabs it, runs to the restroom, but the kid doesn't know how to dial 911. He keeps going like 125. I'm like, what are you calling? Do you not know not what, Chase?
He's like,
It's
open
like,
the door, or I kill everyone.
yeah, don't be stupid, Chase. You don't even know how to dial 911. He's like, take it, you're right. So he gets him out and he's like, I win, you lose. And then Chase remembers his Bobby Hill training and he smacks him right in the nuts. He's like,
He's
that's
like,
my
no.
purse. Yeah, he's like, no.
Na- Nate's like, I made him too strong.
I should have guarded my nuts better or something. And so Miles pokes him with the walker, and somehow this penetrates it, and it makes him bleed. I was like, what? It's like the walking stick from that one movie all over again. It's like those aren't sharp. Why is this making him bleed? And yeah, so he falls on the ground, and then what's his name just goes to town on his face, making him his
Some of
face.
those Tubi punches.
Yeah, making him hamburger with his mighty hands, fist thumping. So the day is pretty much saved.
And somehow she's just dead or
Yeah,
in like a coma.
I guess that car came and hit her again or something. I don't know. I know
I
because
guess he choked her a little too long, or maybe. I don't
I
know.
guess he choked, but she's got some very serious injuries now. And they're like, "Would you like a caretaker?" And he's like,
Like the most comical
"I
way. Have you
know."
ever
He's
thought
like,
of a caretaker?
he's like, "Dun dun dun." Bum, bum, bum. It was funny, and that ended the movie. So that was a caretaker.
So get ready for Caretaker 2, but Chick Edition.
So it was pretty standard to be fair. Do you have anything stand out for you? It was short. It was on a. It didn't hurt to watch, I guess.
Yeah, it went by fast.
Went by pretty fast. Got some sweet sandwiches out of it. So what should you eat if you're gonna watch The Caretaker? I couldn't find carne asada taco. So you get these.
I almost bought those one time.
I have had these. They're actually pretty good. They're just really small. They're not like bite-sized tacos, but they're like not full-size
It
tacos.
says large crispy tacos.
They're not large. That's a lot. Yeah. And not much sodium. It's like 350.
13 grams of protein.
It's like 350 sodium for two, so it's not terrible. Yeah, so
We're gonna have to go back and see what has the most protein out of all of
out of all
these.
these, oh my goodness, we gotta look at these all over again. Yeah, so that was The Caretaker. Next time, we go from caretaker to babysitter with the new Tubi original Hive. You know what that's?
New.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't say brand new, but it was new this week. So they keep they pumping them out, man. They pump out those Tubi originals. So guys, if you also like to watch some really dumb movies, watch them with us and throw us a subscribe, like, and notify yourself for even more good stuff. And we will see you next time. Bye.